Comments as made by Pawan Khera of the Congress. He says Mani Shankar Aiyar's remarks are not carrying or don't carry any weight for us in the party. Let's hear it from him as well.
Pawan Khera, the ACC spokesman, clarified the matter. He says that Mr. Mani Shankar Aiyar is not in the party. If he is not in the party, why should I comment? Why should I comment on him? So his words are not at all carrying any weight as far as Congress party is concerned. We are not taking him seriously.
I do want to bring in Neetu Regukumar into the conversation as well. Good morning, Neetu. One part of the story is also leaders like Ramesh Chennithala making it amply clear that Congress should not turn up for this one seminar. So essentially you have a large part of the party essentially boycotting this seminar, in which Mani Shankar did not just show up, was all praises about the Chief Minister.
That's correct. He made a statement on the stage when Pinarayi Vijayan was on stage that Chief Minister will continue to be the next Chief Minister also, and he didn't end it there. He went on to say that there are no torch bearers for this Panchayati Raj now, so he falls on his feet and ask him to continue doing this. And so this is something which has not gone well with the Congress. This is a state which is going into elections, and it is a do-or-die battle for the Congress, because in Kerala it has been 5 years, if it was the LDF, it was UDF, and last term Pinarayi Vijayan has made history by coming back for a second term. So for the Congress, it is a do-or-die battle, and they are upping their stakes, and we are also seeing coordinated efforts from Congress leaders in the state much ahead of the election schedule and everything. They are trying to fix the candidates to ensure that there is not much issue. So it's at a time like this when you're seeing that a coordinated effort from the state unit of the Congress and support that is being given from the centre, that is when someone like Mani Shankar Aiyar coming and making these statements. So it has definitely not gone well. We heard Ramesh Chennithala's words clearly saying that Mani Shankar Aiyar's words does not carry any weight. They don't take him seriously. And Chennithala was one of those senior leaders who actually wrote an open letter to those dignitaries, including Professor Amartya Sen, who was participating in this, stating that this is just an election gimmick which they are doing just ahead of the elections.
So you actually had Mr. Chennithala make this appeal to global personalities and politicians to boycott this seminar. Pallavi, which brings me back to the question, you kind of spoke of how this is not very different from the Congress criticism in the past that's come in for, let's say, Shashi Tharoor. How are the two different? Because the Congress at this point, the last thing it wants is its own leaders downplaying or diluting their electoral pitch.
Well, I mean, Tharoor has now been re-co-opted by his own party, and for now, everything seems all is well, and Tharoor is involved now in all the party things. And second, unlike Mani Shankar Aiyar, Tharoor remains very active. He's a sitting member of parliament from Thiruvananthapuram. He has a huge traction, of course, in Kerala, Nayar community, the urban class, the young people. So he cannot be dismissed off like Mani Shankar Aiyar has been dismissed of. But Shashi Tharoor is, I think, something in the past. I was just giving it up as an example about how his comments on Pinarayi Vijayan hadn't gone down well. So if you talk about the battleground state of Kerala, as Neetu was correctly pointed out, and she would, of course, know best, it is a do-or-die battle. Kerala too sees a cyclical pattern, so it came as a huge shock to the Congress when Pinarayi Vijayan came back to power. The Congress internal assessment is that with the BJP stepping in, they are going to be a spoiler and cut the anti-Pinarayi Vijayan votes, which means they'll cut the Congress votes. And the second thing, of course, is that the LDF, perhaps according to the Congress party yet over here at the centre, doesn't face such a strong anti-incumbency. So they really have to treat very, very cautiously. So they're not willing to take any chance.
Pallavi, Neetu, thank you so much for joining in with all your input.